Hello, it's your boy Ken. Today we're going to be checking out the Dunmer Pro 4 IEMs by Tipsy Audio. This review is mainly focused on gaming as this channel is all about esports and tech. Yeah, so if you have been eyeing this IEMs and wondering how it's like for gaming, then you've come to the right place. So yeah, anyways, let's get right to it. This is what you will find inside the box: your IEMs, cables, three sets of silicone tips, foam tips, cleaning brush, a travel case, which is like a can of snus, a 6.5mm adapter, and your user manual. The Dunmer Pro 4 is a beautiful handcrafted IEM. The shell is made out of resin. Very good build quality and craftsmanship. You can get this in three colorways: red gold, black and red, and black and silver. The cable also very good quality and it doesn't tangle, no complaints here. I would say the stock ear tips are alright, but I swapped mine to QB Ears Flex tips so you guys can see. I just prefer using these tips for this sort of IEM. A little more about the IEM: they are comfortable for me to wear for longer periods of time, and I don't experience any sort of like discomfort. If you have a really small ears, then your experience might be different than mine. The Dunmer Pro 4 has a 4 hybrid driver system: one bone conduction that handles your sub bass, one dynamic bass driver that handles your mid bass, and two nose BA or balanced armature drivers that handles your upper range. Now, before I talk about gaming, I just want to quickly explain to you guys how this thing sounds like. Now, the tuning of this IEM is very interesting and it's definitely not for everyone. It has a neutral bright-ish tuning, not a whole lot of sub bass and mid bass. Mids are a little bit recessed and there's hella emphasis on the treble. Personally, not my preferred tuning for music listening, but I do enjoy it. Vocals are very nice with this IEM, very good separation and clarity. The thing about this IEM is that you need to find a volume sweet spot. You know what I'm saying? Now, if the track is too loud, it can get harsh. I highly recommend EQing the set. I would probably raise the sub bass and mid bass by about 2 to 3 dB and reduce the 2K to 4K region by about 2 to 3 dB and the 8K peak by 1 to 2 dB. Now, after EQing this set, it actually sounds a lot better than the stock tuning, and it's also way more enjoyable for me for music listening. Now, if I was to rate this for music listening, I would give it a 3.1 out of 5 without EQ, and with EQ, I will give this a 3.8 out of 5. For gaming, the Dunmer Pro 4 is amazing. I tested this IEM in CS2, Valorant, and PUBG. For CS2 and Valorant, the Dunmer Pro 4 is basically like cheating. It is a very revealing set. You hear the footsteps easily, it's pretty transparent and accurate. During busy moments when there's a lot of gunshots, I can still hear things going on around me. You can hear people flanking even if your team is shooting at something or you are all rushing a site. I also get plenty of kills through smoke. One thing I'm not a big fan of is the soundstage. I wish it's a little bit wider. It's not intimate by any means, but I would say it's average. The verticality imaging is also really good. I have no trouble pinpointing enemies that are above me or below me. Gunshots in game sounds good. Not a whole lot of bass to them. Also doesn't linger as long. The decay is pretty fast, is what I'm trying to say, which is a good thing for competitive FPS. Comparing this to my other sets, I would say that these are the best one I tried so far for attack FPS. It is better than my Orchestra lights. I would say it's also better than the Zigat Fresh Reviews IEM that I tried. I didn't really review that because I just borrowed mine and I didn't have enough time to do a review on it since I've been really busy in real life. It's also way better than the Quartet and the Truthier Hexes. Personally, the tuning I would say helps a lot. Since the bass is quite subtle, it doesn't get in the way. Now, my only complaints about this set is that it is just too bright. You know what I'm saying? Now, I have no trouble using this with stock tuning, but some or most people might find it to be way too bright for them, so that might be an issue. This is something that you need to keep in mind before purchasing this product. When it comes to PUBG, the Dunmer Pro 4 also performs very good for this title. It picks up footsteps without any issues. If someone's shooting from a distance, it tells me exactly where someone is shooting from. The overall performance in PUBG is very good. Now, my only complaint about this set for PUBG is that some guns just sounds a little too sharp for me. Something like the Ace 32 or the AK Unsuppressed. Overall, the Dunmer Pro 4 by Tipsy Audio is an excellent set of IEMs for competitive gaming. If you're someone that are not trouble sensitive and is extremely serious about competitive FPS, then this is a set I can recommend. I don't really have much to say, but this IEM is basically like cheating. Now, for music listening, it's not my cup of tea, but with a little EQ, it becomes a lot better and more enjoyable for me. Now let's talk about price. This is not a cheap set. This IEM costs $419 US. At this price point, it's a little bit steep, but if you want something that is insanely good for competitive gaming, honestly, it might be a good investment for you. Now, if you're someone that is not serious, honestly, you're better off with something like a Hexa, Quartet, Supermix 4, or EM6L. And yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching.